Well, hopefully the narrator gets killed by GLaDOS, because if GLaDOS takes over as the narrator, this game will be infinitely better.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Yeah, I've solved this before.
Genius.
Yay! Now give me the fucking
No,
portal
actually,
gun.
you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And I...
Fuck you. Oh. Why did I survive that one? And where's old Aperture? You know, from Portal 2. That's supposed to be underneath. Where's the bird? Swear to God, if I keep falling to the centre of the earth like this, I'm going to come back as Jordan the White. Oop, light. Judging by these numbers, yep, 427. Did I break the game? Okay, let's see what's this way.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
This guy has a serious god complex.
I can wait.
I seriously hope there's an ending where we kill him. Well, I think we'll go back to the elevator, see what happens if I don't head towards the coloured doors. Okay, I think it's finally time to see what's on the other end of this.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Fuck you,
foot
coloured
here.
doors. You
I'm
both
not your
screwed me
enemy,
over.
really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Has she got them titties?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Only if she lets me back into her vagina.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Hello, Dell customer support. How may I help you?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh, fuck you.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Whatever, I'm still going to fuck this.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? No. Trying to fuck plastic. I won't do it. You can't make me. No. Well, guess this comes back to what I was saying at the start. The game doesn't sound too hard. I mean, the job doesn't sound too hard, so just press the button I'm told.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
This ending's very, very depressing.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
No, I haven't. You're giving me no choice. Fine,
But in
will
his
carry
mind,
on.
In his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Dude, just watch anime. See? Watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
I'd be
The
imagining that all the female
excited
co-workers
him
are
terribly.
naked and suddenly have much larger breasts. Wait, spend time with the boy. If I don't have a wife, how do I have kids? This guy isn't even sticking to his own mockery now.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Is that Q or O? It's O. Or 0.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me.
Can I at least do it
He won't
faster, because
stop.
I
Here,
want to start again.
watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay, fine. Not doing it then. He doesn't know how to respond now, does he? Let's see how long this takes. Now we play the waiting game. This is taking a while. Fine.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see?
Try giving
How
me a
can I
jiggling
make him
choice,
look at
dickhead.
himself?
Don't suppose you'll let me not do this?
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
This guy's a
And I
colossal
tried
douche.
again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I
Well, wasn't that ending fun? Can you tell how much fun I was having? Being forced to wait for dialogue so I could press buttons and die.